Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Release every day's videos. Tuesday and on Tuesdays, I try to test my palate, drink something outside my norm, etc., etc. There's no better way to test your palate than you have no idea what this is. So thank you so much, Steven, for the opportunity to do this. I did very well on last week's. Although that was a relatively easy one, so I'm not going to get cocky. And I'm actually recording this before that one goes out. So before that one is like uploaded. So maybe people disagree and don't think I did well, but I felt really good about it. So let's see if I can go 2 for 2. Okay. Added pressure. Bruno just came down here. I think I said this in that other mystery beer video where I'm like, gotta put the label facing the camera. There is no label, idiot. All right, so it's this like copper colored, good amount of head, 2 fingers. It's like a super light khaki yellow kind of color, pretty compact. Yeah, the bubbles are pretty compact. I mean, there's some stuff I know it's not, but I couldn't tell you what it is based on the look. Let's see about the aroma. I can smell a little bit of that fermentation. There's a little bit of a caramel thing. Slight floral, slight molasses. The caramel and molasses are more than the floral. It's a very slight floral. The smelling of fermentation is a little stronger. Makes me think this is a lager, not an ale. Those are the big ones I'm getting. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Steven. Hope you're doing well. Immediately, and this is the thing, you don't know mystery beers. I put my mystery beers in my stout fridge that's just off camera at 55 degrees. Man, do I wish that this was colder. It's just a beer that, it's a style that would drink better cold. Somewhere in like the Marzen realm, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's not particularly hoppy or bitter. It has some nice sweetness. It's got that caramel thing for sure. Slight earthiness with it. The floral I got more in the aroma, which was barely any, that I'm getting in the taste. I can taste a little bit of fermentation. There's a nice molasses brown bread note. I'm thinking this is like your 4.5%, 5.5%. Yeah, like a Marzen, maybe even specifically an Oktoberfest. Like it's in that realm. Some sort of a lagered beer. Hi, Bruno. I mentioned that you were getting seizures now, so maybe can everyone see Bruno? He's alive and he's doing well, right? On your seizure medicine, you good, bud? You're such a good boy. So yeah, 4.5% to 5%. It's a lager, and again, somewhere in that like Marzen is where my mind goes. I don't think there's any adjuncts or anything. It's a nice beer too. Sometimes you're so busy trying to figure out the elements of the beer that you forget to say if you like it or not. This is really tasty. Whoever did this, well done. All right, let's see. Almost done, buddy. It's because he finished his dinner. So he came down here because I give him a TRAT after he eats his dinner. So now he's like, yo, I finished it. Why aren't you upstairs by that closet door that where you dispense the goods? Just a sec, bro. Tell you what, bro, if I do well in this, I'll give you 2. Yeah? How about that? And the people at home can vote. They can say in the comment section below if I did well or not. If they say that I did well, I'll give you 2 the day I post this video. Okay, buddy? But if they say I did bad on this video, no treats. All right, so OEC Brewing. Oh, rye. So Fred's Rye Lager, Rogan beer. Cool shipped and open fermented. I don't get the rye. I'm going to go back and look for the rye. 5.4% ABV. Yeah, after last week, I'm like, you know what, let me give a range instead of like one number. So I'm within the range of the ABV. Fred's OEC's resident Australian Shepherd. Well, appropriate, I was talking about my dog in the video. Rogan beer pours dark copper, exact color I said, in color with an off-white head. The spiciness of the rye coming from 3 different types of rye malt is balanced out by a nice malty body and just a touch of noble hops. Just like Fred, his sharp bark is balanced out by his soft fur and playful nature. Perfectly balanced lager as cooler days are set to arrive in the fall and winter. Yeah, I mean, they're admitting, it makes me think Oktoberfest time of year. Rye, so I didn't say rye. Everything else I crushed. Let me go back and look for the rye with an open mind. I think my earthy, not a lot of hop bitterness, I think that what I was speaking to is the rye. I don't get like rye. Like to me, it's not screaming rye. Knowing it's in there, it's a little easier to like look. Well, it's a lot easier to look for. So like I get it, but it's certainly not the most rye forward beer I've ever had either. But I would say I did pretty well in this. I mean, there's things I crushed, missed the rye. Drinking it, there's not a ton of rye. I'm gonna say it's a pretty strong B plus. I won't give myself in the A range. But yeah, Steven, really appreciate it, man. If anyone's had this beer, like, how much rye did you get? So Steven, if you had this beer already, did you get a lot of rye or not? He'll be the decider. But if other people have had this one, also comment below. Let me know if I did a good job or not. If you say I did a good job, I'll give him 2 treats. Right, Bruno? No, be honest. What do you think I did? Anyway, all those comments below. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check them out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews about those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.